Does cyber insurance cover ransomware attacks? With ransomware in the news just about every day lately, I've had the question asked, does cyber insurance cover ransomware attacks? The answer for the most part is yes. Most cyber policies in the US do cover ransomware attacks. That includes not only the cost of the ransom, but many other costs and services incurred after an attack takes place. So what are the services that come with a cyber policy that are critical following a ransomware attack? The first is the ability to contact an expert, usually someone called a breach coach, following an attack. Insurers and their claim departments have specialized claim handlers, sometimes called breach coaches, at the other end of the 1-800-CLAIMS phone number, 24/7, 365, ready to assist a business owner with their emergency and help unravel it. Here's a quick hint. Don't store that phone number or your policy number on your network. This is something you'll want in good old-fashioned paper form if bad things hit the fan someday. Assistance will include negotiating with attackers, guiding an insured on how to purchase and transfer bitcoins or other virtual currency to pay for the ransom, and what to expect through the process. Keep in mind, most cyber policy forms are reimbursement policies, so you will need to pay the ransom first and then be reimbursed by your insurance company. The cost of a ransomware attack goes well beyond just paying the ransom, though. Here are some of the other costs you may be facing should a ransom attack hit you and your company. The first is business interruption for lost profit, revenue, and productivity. A ransom attack could last 3 days, it could last 3 weeks, and if your data isn't restored following a ransom payment, you may be out of business even longer. Keep in mind that about a third of ransomware attack victims don't get their data back from their attackers. Then there's damage to hardware and software, which can occur with any ransomware attack, and those costs are usually covered as well. Then you've got forensics, IT, legal, and crisis management costs, which are also covered by most cyber policies, which may be required following an attack. Finally, if a ransomware attack triggers a lawsuit, most cyber policies will respond to those costs as well. Now, a few words of caution. First, not all cyber policies are alike. Some policy forms may place a cap or sublimit on ransom demands and ransomware costs. You have to read your policy to determine what you have and what you don't have. Second, as ransoms increase, the limits of coverage you have, which you thought were sufficient, may now be thin or insufficient. Also, review policy warranties. Many policies can mandate certain risk control measurements to prevent ransomware and other attacks. Failing to comply with those warranties may void coverage. Also, when completing applications, both new and renewal, don't provide the answers you think the underwriter wants to hear. Be truthful, and if you're not sure about a question or an answer, ask for clarification from your broker. The bottom line is that most cyber insurance policies do cover ransomware attacks, but a strong defense is a much better course of action. That means that applications are updated and patched regularly. You're training your employees not to click links or attachments unless they know they are safe. You're enabling strong spam filters to keep dangerous emails out of the inboxes of your employees. You're updating your firewalls regularly, and you deploy multi-factor authentication and strong passwords for mission-critical sites and processes. Have other questions regarding cyber risk? Give me a call or drop me an email. I'd love to hear from you and see how we can assist. Thanks.